Thank you for watching the Animal One Guy's YouTube channel. If you like this video, please leave a like and leave me a comment. And if you like a lot of my content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks, guys. We're back, Reptile Rescue family, and what are we doing today? We haven't had a cooking video in a while. We're actually doing squash feeding. I got a little bit of a yellow squash left. What's the relevance for this? Well, I love yellow squash. Guys, if you're not feeding yellow squash, feed it. It's so easy. It stays well. It's like a zucchini. You can just chop it down into little slices like this, and you literally feed this to your bearded dragons. That's right. Your iguanas, your tortoises. Wait for it. Yes, also your meat eaters and bug eating lizards. I'm going to feed yellow squash to Simba, to Smog, hopefully to Ventress that she'll be out, and to Sweet Tooth. So if you're new to the channel, that's my Savannah monitor, my 2 black throat monitors, and Smog's a big boy, and Sweet Tooth's a female Argentine black and white tegu. And this yellow squash is great. Lots of fiber, lots of moisture, lots of vitamins. And when you put a little multivitamin on it when you feed it, So when we come back, another notch. So when you're cutting yellow squash, you know, the very nub and the top you don't use, and you'll get little discs like this. The yellow squash is smaller and then it gets thicker, right? So some discs are larger. So for the smaller ones, depending on the reptile, you can leave whole just like this, like for my Savannah monitor and things like that. But for for smaller reptiles, what do? You chop it. You chop it in half, and or you can chop it into quarters. It really depends on what you're feeding. We're going to feed some larger lizards. I want them to have some substance. So this is a little bit thicker, and we're going to leave it cut in half. But you can cut these so thin, look at this one, that nothing will have a problem chewing this, because this will fold up inside their throat. It's absolutely nothing. It's all floppy. All right, let's go feed. Simba, dinner time. Come on. So, hi Simba. How you doing? Look what we got for you. Squash. Your favorite. Yellow squash. Ooh, there it goes. Down the hatch. He loves yellow squash. But you know what? All of my monitor lizards do. And let's address that, because people, I'm sure, are going to say, now wait, these are meat eaters in the wild, or in his case, primarily a bug eater. And why you got to get so close? In the wild, do they eat yellow squash? Well, when you start to get that specific, you know, you get a little bit of a problem. Do they eat specifically yellow squash in the wild? Perhaps, but what they've been shown to do in the wild, and we've seen this with Asian water monitors and other primarily carnivore thought reptiles, is they have been caught eating vegetables. That's right. In the wild, they have gone onto farms. They've eaten vegetables that have been growing, and that's how we know that they have vegetables as part of their diet in the wild. So then you're going to look at, okay, what if I'm afraid my vegetable is going to do harm? Okay. Again, one of the best ways you can know if your reptile is doing good or not is by monitoring their stool. So when I first was going to feed yellow squash to reptiles that I had not done before, I would feed a small amount. I wouldn't do a full serving. And then I would want to see what their next, go into the bathroom, what their stool looked like. Did it process correctly? Was it processed? Did it come out whole? Did it give them diarrhea? Did it give them constipation? Did it give them an upset stomach? Did they throw it up? And when I found that this was not doing that, this became a staple. Once a week, all of my meat eating or bug eating, primarily lizards, get yellow squash. My veggie eating lizards, it gets mixed in more frequently with their greens because they primarily eat veggies. But it's worked great for them, so I hope you guys try it out. It's going to be really good. We've seen Simba eating it now. We're going to cut. We're going to show some bigger, right, because Simba's a bug eater. We're going to show some big black throats and how they devour the yellow squash. Okay, guys, let's go cut over to them. Okay, so here we are. We're getting ready to feed Smog. And what do we have here? An ear. Well, I guess in this case we'd call it an eardrum. See that in the middle is the eardrum, and then there's a little bit of the outer skin around there. So he's shedding his ear, so that means he's probably shedding. But importantly, that he means he's shedding his brain. Now, where is he? He's up there. There's Ventris. There's her belly. And there's Smog up there. We're going to get him to come down here. And maybe we can show him kind of coming down. That'd be kind of cool before we feed. Sometimes he comes on all majestic down the pipe. And sometimes he just kamikaze dives. Hey! Time to eat some squash. Oh boy, he's rallying. Hey! Come on. Oh no, he's gonna do that where he jumps. Smog, come down the ladder. No, don't think about it. Down the ladder. Oh God. Sir. Please. Look what I got. Food. Yeah, yep. Use your brain. Use your brain, not the primal brain. Good boy. Great job. Here he comes. Look at that. Show everybody how smart you are. No, not under there. No, sir. Well, we almost... Okay, close. Instead of coming up here, he went underneath, and we're going to have him come around the front. Remember when I was talking about how smart he was? Oh, God, Smog. Let me help you. Let me take that down. Okay, hold on. Get your big butt. Your butt is huge, Becky. Okay. Now, Smog loves squash. There's a little bit of Herpvite, multivitamin on there. You can see the little stuff, so let's watch him eat. Yes. These are nice, big pieces. But, he's not going to choke on them. That's important, but he's going to feel like he's eating something with substance. And this is important. It's important to feed this to your meat-eating monitors as well. Lots of vitamins, lots of moisture like you saw with Simba. And monitors love these. It's so good. Here you go. Yes. Another one. When we come back, another notch. There you go. He crunched that one. Now, this one you can see I didn't cut in half, but look how... Did you just explode squash all over my bare foot? And now you're looking for it? There we go. Okay. He bit that and it exploded all over me. Look how majestic he looks when he's eating like this. I mean, just really look at the body. We'll come up a little bit and angle down just a little bit. There. Look how majestic he is. You want more? Squash? I was positioning the camera. You don't need to try to shake it. It's not alive. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not alive. Come here. Up and down just a touch. And zoom back. Up here. So yeah. Hey. Right here. Right here. Good boy. Okay. This is very good for them. Ton of fiber, ton of vitamins, lots of moisture. That fiber is good, so they will have healthy poops. And come on up here. And you can see he's not eating like a wild animal. Smog, what are you looking at? Why are your fingers all bent? Look at his fingers right there. That doesn't annoy him. He always has bent fingers and bent hands. Are you full? Did you get nice and full? Are you going to wipe your face? You know how Smog likes to wipe his face when he's done. Are you going to wipe your face? Hey, I'm talking to you. Hello? Are you going to wipe? Are you done? I cut a ton of squash. Oh, okay. Just wanted a little break. Maybe get everything out of your gullet. Crazy man. Some more? Come on up here. You're very hard to keep on camera because you move up, you move down, you don't eat in the same position. That's like if you're trying to film me and I was just moving around the kitchen and I was like, okay, I'm going to start dinner by sitting in the middle chair. Oh, he's wiping his mouth. And oh, this is the ear that shed. See that? See the shed over here on his right side, on the left side of the screen here? You can see that little bit, and that skin's really fresh, so he can hear us really good right now. You dropped it. Here, up here. I picked it up for you. Good job. And no, he's not eating it like a savage animal. You know, people would think like these people are crazy. Yes, you know, when you're feeding, that's the most riskiest time. You could get bit. Sorry, I dropped that one. But if you're doing things correctly, with big snakes, with big monitors, they're not going to bite you. They're going to bite you because you did an oopsie. Not because they did an oopsie. They're doing normal stuff for them. And because you did an oopsie. Smog, you got some powder right there on your mouth, man. It could look like you were sniffing drugs. Come back up here. Yes, sir. There we go. Now, I know I was feeding him kind of fast, and hi, good boy. And there were some pieces stacked, but that was exactly half a yellow squash that he went through. No monitor crease on him at the end. You can see it on his neck here, though. So he's nice and full off this veggie meal, and he's not going to eat for another 4 days. Because we want him to be able to stand upright like this without his belly hitting. That way his girlfriend up there, look at her looking. Look at her. Look at that eye. Look at that eye. That way she will, you know, still find him attractive. That's the big deal. She's just staring at me from up there. What are you doing? No, you're not coming out. You just ate. I don't want you to drop a deuce on my carpet. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Oh, he found that piece of squash I dropped. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.